All right, SB Nation's Detroit Bad Boys say that these Pistons are not required to bring back Christian Wood because it doesn't matter. They built it from ground zero, and they're wrong. All right, I don't know who right over there. Probably some dude who can't make a layup, who ain't never seen a jump shot in his life. But let me talk to him real quick. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And for people saying, "Oh, the Pistons," what was the point of bringing this motherfucker here then? You know what I'm saying? Why you just didn't get a spot to Joe Smith, what's his name? Joe Johnson, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? The Pistons don't have the luxury of letting talent slide out the door. Okay? They don't. If you didn't know, they missed out on Devin Booker. They missed out on Giannis, Rudy Gobert. Also, they missed out on what's another guy? I think Kawhi Leonard as well, Paul George, one of them two. They might have missed out on both of them, right? So we're not at the luxury of slotting talent. We don't have that many assets, okay? As far as things to throw around. You got Luke Kennard. You got the number 7 pick. You might even be higher next year as far as the draft. But for a team who is talent riddled and who don't got nothing but one center under contract, do you think we had the luxury to letting Christian Wood go? Oh, they're building from ground zero. At the end of the day, when they didn't trade Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond 2 years ago at the trade deadline, that set this franchise back 2 or 3 years. So now you telling me at the worst you got to start in 4 or 5 in this league, which the 5 is starting to become obsolete. Okay, it's not required anymore because they letting 6'5" PJ Tucker do his thing. Okay. So when you look at this with this team, the only building block you got is Diambo. All right, so we got to get Troy Weaver the benefit of the doubt. He didn't miss on those picks. We got to get Ed Stefanowski the benefit of the doubt. He ain't had a lot of assets to deal with. It wasn't his job. I don't think it was his decision to pass up on Kevin Porter. Could have been. They was just trying to save some money because they was already damn near in the luxury tax. But if you telling me I can get a serviceable 5, a guy that can play the 4, and I probably can sneak some 3 from him. I can sneak some three spot from him, offense and defensively, for a little bit of time. A guy that can play all my front line positions, and I got him under contract, and I'm just gonna let him walk. You look at free agency, who got more money than the Pistons? Not that many. Who really looking to bring Christian Wood in? People say Boston. I'm pretty sure Boston don't have that much money. They got assets. They can send you a pick for Christian Wood, and they say, okay, we'll send you the 26th pick for Christian Wood. And you're like, okay, we'll do a sign and trade and send him over there. Whoop-de-whoop. Okay, I'm not mad at that. You're getting an asset in return. What I'm saying is you can't let a Christian Wood walk. Because who you really going to spend money on? You want Van Fleet? Don't think so. Are you going to be able to get Brandon Ingram? We can try. We probably won't get him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, other than that, Bojanovic, Malik Beasley, some guys down there that could be had. Ibaka. But at this point, why not re-sign him? What was it, a fluke last year? We got to see. I mean, we ain't talking about signing him to a 3-year deal for $20 million. His market value would sound like it's going to be at $7 million. If somebody come in and say, oh, we give him the max, so we give him $20 million, then shit, they can have him. I get it. We can do a sign and trade. We can do that. I'm not mad. But it should be a requirement to keep Christian Wood at a certain price. This team just don't have the talent. People say, well, we're building from ground zero. But in the NBA, it's hard to build from ground zero when you're not a perennial lottery pick guy. Top 3, top 5 lottery pick guy. It's hard. When you're not in that top 5, 1, 2, 3 range, it's hard to get talent. So when the NBA don't have that much talent, you can't just let, all right, man, we don't need him. No, you need Christian Wood. It's a guy that can go out there and get 20 and 10, at least 10 and 10 for you. Do we need to get stronger? Yeah. Was he a good locker room guy? Sound like it. So why would you pass up on a guy that can be a starter in this league and you can lock him up for 3-4 years at a good price? Then you got Diambo next to him. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Then you draft a point guard or whoever you draft. Then you looking at 3 guys that can spearhead the future for the Pistons. Then next year you could probably bring in another guy. So it should be a requirement for the right price to bring back Christian Wood. It's stupid if you don't. As many times these people tried to go get talent, Rodney Stuckey, Charlie Villanueva, no matter if you free agents them or you draft them, Ben Gordon they missed out on, Reggie Jackson was another one. You can go on and on. Blake Griffin looking like a miss because he ain't did shit here. You know what I'm saying? Andre Drummond looking like a miss. He didn't accomplish nothing there. Didn't win the playoffs here. So out of all the guys you brought in and you recycled in and out, ain't none of them really work. You know what I'm saying? So you want to lose a guy that, hey, could be a staple of your team. Even if he a glue guy. You want to just let him walk? We not at the luxury doing that. We not good enough as far as before, personnel-wise, to get guys and get hidden gems and diamonds in the roughs. We ain't been good at it. So the one diamond in the rough we do fine, SB Nation, Detroit Bad Boys want us to, oh, we don't need them. Oh, let them go. You know, what the fuck is y'all talking about? You let me know last time the Pistons found a diamond in the rough. Like this. You keep them. Don't make the same mistake New Orleans made. I bet New Orleans wish they had them. You keep this dude. Not only is he a modern day big guy who can stretch it out, who can post up, who can get up and down the floor. Come on. You can use that. And don't forget, you don't have another big guy on the roster. You know what I'm saying? You don't. It don't stop you from drafting whoever. Only person that may stop you from drafting is Okongwu. You know what I'm saying? Because he's more of a 4. And you probably can make a deal that him and Christian Wood can play together. It could work. Because of Wood versatility. But it don't stop you from drafting Wiseman. It ain't going to eat up half your salary cap probably. And even if it did, who you bringing in? I find it funny people want to keep Luke Kennard, right? And he ain't even never had a stretch like Christian Wood had down the stretch. And they fight, so, oh, we need Luke Kennard. And I heard one idiot on I think it's Detroit Sports Nation Twitter page. They got a great Twitter page. Somebody said, well, I hate superstars anyway. I'd rather have Luke Kennard. Like, these fans and people say something. I don't know if he's being just joking around or whatever. I'm looking for the word, but I can't find it. But, you know, I don't know what. But get the hell out of here. They fighting so hard for Luke Kennard, and they fought hard for Kyle Slinger. Sorry, yeah, I don't like Duke players at all. Okay. Oh man, Luke Kennard. When I talk about getting rid of Luke Kennard, these people go crazy. And oh, Luke Kennard, shit, he ain't even had the stretch that Christian Wood had down the stretch. He couldn't even play that many games in a row. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody you need to be talking about. It's not a requirement to keep. He not gonna be your starting 2 guard on a championship team right now or in the future. He can't stay healthy. You know, we need to be talking about dealing his ass. And we got another white boy that can do the same thing he can do. Luke Kennard can score a lot better than Sivi Malachi, but he can't stay healthy. We need to trade him because he got a contract extension coming up. You know, but that's just my opinion on it, man. But, you know, I'm keeping Christian Wood for the right price. If it's 7 to 10 million, why not? Who else you paying? You might can amnesty Blake Griffin, but at the end of the day, Blake Griffin is, you know, he's not going to help us get nowhere. You can't count on him to play 10 games in a row without him grabbing his knee. Derrick Rose is here so he won't get fined so he can get back to Chicago. So when I'm looking at it, why not sign this kid back? You need to sign this kid back. You have a hard time finding talent, and not only do they have a far hard time identifying the talent in draft, the visibly talented, you know, Carmelo Anthony or Dwayne Wade or Devin Booker or Giannis or Kawhi, Paul George, whoever, Rudy Gobert, whoever they passed up, Kevin Porter Jr. last year, you know, to go with Diambo. I mean, they was looking to get Darius Bazley when he didn't slide. Then they basically said, "Oh, we don't want Kevin Porter." He had a tremendous year, you know, for a 30th pick with Cleveland. And you talking about letting some talent leave the city of Detroit when they can't have none? They can't get big time free agents here. They can't historically draft them, even when they as big and nice as Carmelo Anthony is. You know, they can't find the diamonds in the rough. And when they get a hidden gem, oh, it's not a requirement to keep them. But I guarantee you it's the same site that's, you know, we should do everything to sign Luke Kennard. Get out of here. A lot of these dudes, they get websites and they get editor roles because they can write good or they went to school to be a journalist but don't know shit about the game. If you don't know shit about the game, I don't care if you misspell somebody's name, put a comma where it's not supposed to go, don't put a punctuation mark. I don't care. But if, you know, I don't care as long as you know the game. And it shouldn't be a requirement where I can go to school to talk about sports because I got a communication major, but you ain't never shot a jump shot. You ain't never made a tackle. You ain't never kicked a goal. You ain't done none of that. You ain't never swim. You ain't never been an athlete. Be motherfuckers 5'5", 500 pounds talking about hooping and can't even run up and down the court and do a suicide. Please. I'm not saying that's the case, but usually it is the case. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget you also can follow me on all those social media platforms. You ever want to DM me for a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video question, YouTube questions, you want to chop it up, that link's in the description, excuse me. Best way to donate is to share the video. But Cash App, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate, share the video, subscribe, bell icon button. Let me know what you think about the video. Just my opinion. But I'm not saying it's a bad website or nothing, but I just don't agree with them. Y'all know what it is. One time for one time.